60, trap 60, 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right.
He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Trey Tucker,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. In motion left comes Brown.
To throw is Nix.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's Nix.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Max Crosby
in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw.
Slant route, and he finds Thornton.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
19 yards on the play.
18
And the Raiders.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
He's got room at the 30.
And finally taken down at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
They'll get this out to Genty.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Ashton Genty,
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
and the Raiders add 6 to their lead. An extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Broncos are back within a score.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14 to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
They'll go again with Genty.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Genty.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nick's going to keep this himself, and that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Brown goes in motion left. Off the play fake. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10.
And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut, Mike. Here we go.
He'll look to throw.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Cowboy in.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
To throw, here's Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
First down. A gain of 14. And
now an audible here into something else.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Point after here coming up. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 24, Raiders 14.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
From the 41, this is second and a yard.
At the Broncos' 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go now. Dragon 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tucker.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
No gain on the play.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
70, 70.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though.
It's now fourth and goal.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal.
Check, Viking 18. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
They'll go. Here's Genty.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Ashton Genty. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Now a 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Nix. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes the pick.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Ready?
On first down, it's Genty.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
This 2nd and 4.
brings up
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19, cup 19, cup 19, Dragon 60. Ready?
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
18 Cardinal.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
70 Rangers, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll throw now on the final play. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Nix. His throw incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
At the Raiders' 11-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing Nix.
And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one good carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10.
The guy's man complete.
And maybe touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A run out of the gun with Genty.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. He'll find Genty out of the backfield.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Touchdown!
Brock Bowers.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Bombers. Oh, my God. Captain.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nix to the air.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Nix.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
They're going. It's Nix. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
The York on now for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Raiders 38, Broncos 24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
To throw is Nix.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great play there. 69 yards.
And the Broncos have cut it back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas.
62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 14. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted.
Well,
That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60. No. Ready. 18, check. 7 Pirates, go.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Completes this with a Thornton. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Hey, check that. Street.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Genty is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
18,
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown Raiders. Trey Tucker from 4 yards out. And the Raiders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down.
70 range. Let's go. Warriors, 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now back to throw.
That's complete yet again to Thornton.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
19 right. Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
60 Maverick, 19 Tiger, 19.
They'll look to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bowers. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Buffalo 18, 18, Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
And some space here. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10.
Warriors, 70, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
They'll get this out to Genty.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 6.
The run straight ahead with Genty.
He will push his way down to about the 14. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
This is second and 8.
Come on. Set. Pass.
Once again, it's Genty.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Third and 9.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
To throw, here's Nix.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
From the gun on third down. Nix. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
First down, Broncos.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Still fighting. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. 44 yards.
And the Raiders tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense.